let's make some hot cocoa Helen-style. I'm going to use carob powder that I get from Frontier and cocoa powder that I get from Frontier. I'm going to use whey protein today that I get from Biotics Research, and sometimes I use gelatin, which I get from a variety of sources. I'm going to throw a little bit of pumpkin spice in just for fun. It doesn't have, you know, it just adds a certain je ne sais quoi. I'm going to use some greens powder and a little bit of sea salt into my water. So I've already got some water in my cup. I use less than 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and I probably have about 1/3 cup of water in here, purified filtered water. So now I'm going to use that to make my base, and I'm first going to add the greens powder because I want to add it in order of things that are not going to be clumpy. Does that make sense? This is about not being clumpy. So I didn't use a full scoop. You are welcome to, of course. And then I'm going to add, I like a lot of chocolate, so I'm going to add a full scoop. Oops, I just made a mess of cocoa. So it happens when you're making a video. I'm not being present to all of this. And the carob powder is what really gives this a lovely, lovely light sweetness, just a soupçon of sweetness. So I use plenty of that, so a full scoop. And there's just one of those little scoops that comes in a lot of foods these days. And let's add 2 scoops of protein powder. That's going to give me 20 grams of protein for this drink. And that works for me. I like to have a protein boost in the afternoons. A couple dashes of pumpkin spice. And now all of this stuff, if you can see, is sitting on top of the water. I'm going to start swirling it together. So I'm kind of mixing the powders together and then incorporating that into the water. And that again is because I don't want this to be a clumpy, bumpy mess. And I don't want to use more than 1 container. So after I've mixed this up, I'm going to add more water, almost, you know, with room to add some hemp milk at the top or your favorite non-dairy milk to add a little extra creaminess to it. So that's basically it in terms of the contents. After you've added all of that stuff and filled your cup as high as you would like to go, but not overflowing, please. We don't want any explosions. I just bung it in the microwave. Then I run away from the microwave to get away from any of the radiation. If you're not sure about your microwave and how much radiation it's putting out, you can get a meter that will tell you. And mine tells me beep, 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 run away. So I run away, but I do still use it. So I put that on for 3 minutes and I'm good and I enjoy it and it fills me up and it soothes me. And all of these products that I'm using have nutrition. They are feeding my body. They're not just empty calories that are doing nothing. They're giving me energy. They're giving me fiber. They're giving me some protein. Obviously, they're giving me some good fats, little traces of minerals and all of this good stuff. So bon appetit and let me know what you think.